It's time for your motherfucking neighborhood Jesus, your motherfucking Shade Wade.
What's good, guys? Fucking episode 4. We have got all the sound deadening out for the most part. I am going to try a trick with that vertical sound deadening in the back seats. I'm going to try to put some acetone on a rag and try to soften up that tar and then try to scrape it out. I'm going to try that, and then we're going to get to prepping and, cleaning and vacuuming and all that stuff, and then we'll get to the flex coat. The correct color and enough of it. I got a whole gallon. This shit is expensive, bro. This shit is $90 fucking per gallon. I swear, this shit better fix this leak in the back of the hatch, I swear. Because $90 per gallon, dude. That's fucking robbery. I mean, if it works good, it works good. But we'll see. But yeah, to give you guys an idea, this is our bag right about now. And this thing is definitely feels well in the mid, I would say well in the mid 20 pounds. It's kind of hard to guess, because like if you think about it like dumbbells or something, I'd say it definitely feels heavier than a 15, but you got to think like a dumbbell's like this like metal small consolidated thing, and this is like a fucking grocery bag filled with sound deadening, so it kind of, there's no way to really guess, to gauge it, but it feels heavy. Got our acetone, got our respirator. So I'd say step 1, vacuum all the chips out. That's gonna be step 1 for sure. Get everything as clean as possible, and then we'll wipe everything down. We're gonna get some got some Purple Power. That's, hit that, scrub it, clean it, try to just clean it as much as possible. And then anything that doesn't get taken off by Purple Power, acetone, trying to think of anything else. I also have a spray can of Flex Seal for any of the behind like the chassis wall, the here. I'm probably gonna hit all that with Flex Seal too. So just to kind of protect all of it, seal the cabin ducts, and just seal as much of it as possible, you know what I mean? That's what it's coming down to, because I really am hoping that this will eliminate, or if not eliminate, cut the leak down to like barely any drops, like a few drops. If it's a few drops, I could deal with that, But let's set up. I'm gonna set the work light up, and I'm gonna probably put you guys like hanging upside down on the sunroof. Then I'll flip the video so you guys can get a kind of like aerial view. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. just wanted to give you guys a close-up look of what I'm talking about. Not good, right? We'll fix it. Do our best to fix it. Cut it out. Weld a new piece of metal in, but that's me holding a fucking light underneath the car. You can definitely see that the shit is fucked up. Now, I'm not quite sure how this could happen unless water has been getting in this car, and I've never had wet carpet before. Now, it's at the seam sealer, so that goes to show, you know, shit is fucked up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fuck with this anymore and try to tie into any more of the seam sealer. I'm just going to say fuck it and, you know, flex coat it, because that's about all I can do at this point. You know, it really comes down to, that's all I can do, you know. I mean, this metal here up to here sounds pretty good. Right there sounds good. It just seems like where the seam was, some type of moisture got into the car and, you know, fuck shit. So what we'll do is we're gonna flex seal all this. That's about all we can do at this point. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that's what's going on. Guess I'm gonna pop in a fresh SD card and we'll flex seal this side. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of bummed out, but I just talked to my pop about it. I mean, he's been a body man his whole life. He's like, any rust can be cut out and, you know, weld a new piece of metal in. He's like, floorboards are typical for rusting out. So, I mean, it's better that it's not somewhere else on the chassis that's like really hard to like fabricate. You know, if it was like the fuel pump cover housing, that contour or some shit like that. The fact that it's just gonna be, you know, a little flat piece of metal about yay long, about 6 or 7 inches long and about 2 inches wide, that's not that bad, honestly. Even if it was like this whole floor pan, that's really not that bad to do up, you know. So yeah, that's where we're at. Anyways, we'll get to it. Alright, what's good, guys? So we're gonna flex coat this side first. What's good, guys? Alright, so I'd say for tonight, to give this a test run, we're about 50% done. I've done the entire passenger side of the car. I might do the spare tire well real quick. I just didn't, you guys saw the process. So I mean, I'm taking a paintbrush and painting it on, you know what I mean? It's really not much for you guys to learn from. It's no special technique or anything, but passenger side, main area is pretty much done. I'm gonna touch up and lay another coat down on the entire chassis. Once we get the main first coat on, might just knock out the rest of the car real quick. Oh, motherfucker. I didn't even press record. Alright, let's try this again, take two. So, I just knocked out the passenger side. Got the front footwell, I just did. Rear. Even further back rear. But, yeah, I'm debating whether I should do the driver's side right now or just kind of like give this kind of like an overnight cure. It takes 24 to 48 hours, yada yada. So, just trying to see. I think I might knock out the driver's side, and then tomorrow I'll do the back. Yeah, and that's about it, honestly. Fucking, I would have filmed me doing the front and stuff like that, but you guys saw me do this area right here, so I'm probably not gonna film doing the other side because there's no special technique, and it's just taking paint or Flex Seal, taking your brush, dribbling it on and painting it. That's it. So, yeah. I'm going to go knock out this real quick, and then I'll get back with you guys in a bit. Wrap it up. Alright. Front left, front right, front left, front right, back left, back right. All good to go. So, you're looking at it from the back. That's what it's looking like. Not too bad. Don't smell too strong either. Kind of smells like school paint. Tomorrow we'll tackle this back area. I gotta get all these fucking chips out of here and bullshit, and let this cure. But honestly, the fact that carpet's gonna go on top of it, you're not even gonna see this. It don't look bad at all. It actually looks pretty decent considering it's just some fucking Flex Seal. But like, obviously, you're gonna have little bits of like rock chip I couldn't get out and just imperfections and stuff like that. But all in all, I'm happy with it. It's fun. It is what it is. Our next big fucking debate is when we're gonna get to patching up this fucking hole in the floor. That's a bitch, That's all there is to it, is a bitch. But it is what it is. This stuff, it just smells like school paint, honestly. It's not too bad. I made sure not to, my bolt holes down here for seats and stuff. Didn't get any of it in there. Even if I did, you could just take a chisel. But yeah, this is like first base coat, it's not perfect by any means. But it is what it is. I think it'll be okay. I could, if like, dude, don't get me wrong. If we were painting this chassis, I'm talking like painting it professionally. Obviously, we would take everything out of here. We'd take this fucker down to a bare shell. I'm talking no wiring in it, no e-brake, no fucking struts, nothing. So, but that's a whole nother story. Maybe one day with another project, we'll just start from the chassis up and just strip everything, dashboard, fucking engine bay, everything, and just one straight shot, paint everything. So maybe one day, I don't know. Seems like the more money I spend in this car and the the older I get, I'm like, fuck it, it's just a car. Things I'm more interested in are making it faster, making it lighter, and possibly me and Megaspool were talking about it. He's kind of tinkering with the idea of making an all-wheel drive kit for the RSX. So, man, that'd be a fucking dream. Because I mean, he could, dude. Megaspool's a G. He can pretty much do anything, you know. So that's kind of where my head's at. We just wanted to protect it from leaks and stuff and rust, but obviously we've already found our first little spot of rust. It's not the end of the world. I'm just kind of bummed out. But I think that wraps it up for this episode. Yeah, we'll do the rear hatch tomorrow. That's gonna be a little tricky because I either have two options. I can either stand up and try to lean in, or I could like try to hit one side while sitting on the other side. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Have a good night.